We're back. Hello. Is it working? Yeah, the mics are working. We were just talking about coffee raves and how interesting they are.
And how much they suck.
Yeah, and how much we miss alcohol and going out and partying and having a great social time, right? So, this is Charlotte, and we're up to episode 282 of the Infra-Red podcast, and you run a company called Mozeek Promotions, right?
I do. I did not decide that name, FYI.
Yeah, where did let's start off with that. Where did the name come from? What is Mozeek Promotions?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I actually bought the business from somebody else, so it was already called that.
Really?
Yeah, so I bought the business almost 5 years ago, but it had existed for, I think, 10 to 15 years prior. So it's been around since 2008.
And when did you buy it?
2020.
Okay. Oh, really?
Mid-COVID. Love that for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
But were you working for the business since?
No.
Okay.
No.
How did you stumble upon it the whole lot? Wait, here, is there a website?
Yes, just
Alright.
mozeek.com.au.
Just double E?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. .com.au.
That's amazing. So you bought your own business.
Yes.
That's scary. Though.
It is,
Like,
but do you know what? I think starting it from scratch is scarier.
Yeah.
So my
that's
hat
true.
goes off to people that do it that way.
Yeah.
Because I already had a bit of a foundation.
Well, that's it. I think from memory, because I did a business degree a long time ago.
That's
But-
no, there you go.
But with that, it's like the first 5 years of a business is the make. Like, I think it's the first 3 years of the make and break, and the first
Yeah.
5 years, like, you're doing well. But after that, it's kind of like you've got a bit of a clean path to keep going and keep generating, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, the first couple years definitely.
Yeah, because you're
Hardest.
throwing so much time, effort, building it up and trying to get the promotion out there and
Yeah,
make sure people know you exist and everything.
totally.
So then you didn't choose the name. Did you ever, because I mean, you've owned it for 6 years now. You've never thought, like, make it adjust the name?
Well, I thought about it when I first took over. It was the first thing I wanted to do, but it just didn't make sense because it's like we already have
Yeah, the branding.
the
and
brand there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Was it quite big as well in 2020? Or
I've made it significantly bigger than it ever was.
congratulations, that's epic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
that's
was a
really
lot
cool.
that I changed. I know I just said that I'm just going against what I just said about there being the foundation there and everything, but like, yeah, I changed a lot. It's kind of mostly the client base that I bought, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like shifting client? What were the events before and then after? Like, what do you mean? Like,
We do a lot more, I guess, corporate now, whereas initially, I think like back in the day, promo girls, you just have this like perception of what a promo girl is, whereas now it's a lot more like corporate. It's more about like personality.
Yeah, I can see that because it's almost like image based as well.
Once upon a time it was, but I don't
Okay.
hire my brand ambassadors for how they look.
Yeah.
I hire them for how they interact with the public, and
Yeah.
as I said, personality is what you kind of need in a role like this.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 100%. It's like
yeah.
you can't just have like, because that's it. You can paint a picture, but you got to have context to the picture as well. Like, you got to
exactly.
be social. You got to be able to say hi to the clients or customers and
Yeah,
just get involved.
exactly.
But then, like, did you start doing promotions before this, but with different companies or anything like that? Like, how did you?
Like personally.
Yeah, personally, like, how did you fall into?
So,
owning a
I've always
promotions?
been in marketing essentially. So I did a business degree,
Okay.
majoring in marketing communications.
Nice.
And yeah, so I did a little bit of that after uni. I went to a corporate job to start with. Hated every waking moment of my life.
Yeah, that's corporate for you.
Yeah, so I
You either
lasted
love
in
it or
that
you
for like a
don't
year.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then I was just kind of like free after that. I was freelancing, doing a bit of like digital marketing, working kind of for a few different businesses, just doing bits and pieces, and it got to a point where I was like, I need a new challenge, and I don't know what that challenge is. And then, as you said before, it's genuinely kind of just stumbled into my lap, to be honest with
Just
you.
like-
So
just fell
I
in
was
your lap,
familiar
yeah.
with the business. I had heard of it, and I saw online that the previous owner mailed that she was going to close down the business. And my
just-
brain went ding, 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 ding. So I messaged her and I said, hey, have you actually thought about
Was she like
selling rather
was she
than
going
closing?
to retire or was she swapping? Into
No,
something
she'd just
else,
been
or-
running it for 15 years, and she just got to a point where yeah, I guess you get tired of something after 15 years. She'd also had 3 kids, I guess, so she just, I guess, wanted to focus on family a bit more.
Yeah. It happens though.
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah. And so essentially she was going to just close it down. So I messaged and said, have you considered selling? I'd be interested. And she said she had tried once and it fell through and it left a bad taste in her mouth, kind of thing.
What, trying to sell it?
Yeah, because I don't know, business negotiations are hard.
Yeah,
like,
they would be,
buying
yeah,
and selling a business is not like a,
Yeah.
you know, one size fits all.
Yeah, well, that's it. There'd be so
not
many
something you
complications and conversations and things that you kind of like, you know, like look at the financials and what happened this year. Like,
Yeah, I think there's a lot to it. And also, it was her baby that she'd been running for 15 years. She didn't want to just hand it over to the wrong person who might lead it down a different path.
Is she proud of what you've done with it so far?
She has said that. I mean,
that's
we
really
haven't
cool.
spoken for a few years. We did, obviously, the first year or two, we were in contact quite a lot. And she was constantly, saying that she was so happy with where it'd taken and all that.
That's awesome to hear. That's
Felt like
really
getting like
cool.
an A+ at school or something.
Basically, yeah. Like you've done really well. But then like, so you studied marketing then?
Yeah.
But then with the marketing, did you dive, because it's a lot of social media kind of like promotion in a way, right?
Well, essentially what we do is we're a promotional staffing agency. So we are like a weird hybrid between HR and marketing in the sense that we provide staff. It's like labor hire, but it's promotion specific. So we provide staff to do anything a brand wants us to and represent them. So we're maybe running a stall at an expo, or we're handing out flyers, or we're providing models for photographic, shoots. So it's really anything and everything, but it all comes under that marketing umbrella because essentially at the end of the day, we are promoting a business.
Yeah.
Just in a different format each time.
So like, what's this one here? So this was at
Liquorland.
Liquorland.
Yeah, so this is a really fun one we did back at the end of last year. So basically, customers walked into Liquorland, they could spin the wheel, and then they could win a prize. And it was just like a fun giveaway for Liquorland customers. It's like a brand awareness, brand memorability kind of exercise because some customers, you see that little esky?
Yeah.
Customers, that was probably the best prize of the day. Customers could win that just by spinning the wheel, absolutely no catch. And do you know how stoked people were coming in and expecting to buy a 6-pack and they walk away with this cool little esky?
That's a nice esky, yeah.
Like, they're
That
now
looks
going to
very
have
pretty.
such a positive brand association with Liquorland. They'll have that at home. They'll use it. Their friends, they'll talk to it to their friends about it. And they're going to favour Liquorland over an alternate liquor store at the end of the day, just based on this very minor interaction.
Marketing is such an interesting, crazy world, honestly. With just how you can actually just like sell things to people in a way, but not even.
It's
selling
crazy
them,
in the
it's
sense that there's no
promoting,
right or wrong as well. Like it's not like. Yeah, something that works for this brand might not work for the next one and that kind of thing. So
I can definitely see that as well.
No 2 days are the same, that's for sure.
Because similar thing. It's like I can imagine if you were to do something like this, but at Dan Murphy's, it would have to be different but still appealing. It would like, or maybe like you could. Oh yeah, no, you could probably still run it with the wheel and everything like that. But then like
do something similar, but
it was. So was that the grand prize though, or
no? That's an esky dip. So it was like a lucky dip. Customers could open that, and there was like a bunch of different prizes in there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What are some of the big?
It's me being very enthusiastic as always.
Yeah, very nice, very very nice. You did something at Optus Stadium recently.
Yeah,
as well?
so that was 2 weeks ago. That was the biggest booking we've ever had in terms of like size.
How do I find that? Because I saw that on Instagram. I was like, oh my god, what
I
is
did
she
not
doing?
share that yet. I'm a little bit behind on socials. Whoops.
Yeah, that's fair. It's such a tedious task sometimes, right? Like it's not so much.
I love it
tedious,
though.
but yeah.
Social media's worked a treat for us. Like,
I find like because I just do all of this by myself, and doing all of this by myself, it's like one thing will lead to another, and then I'm just constantly just like doing stuff for this in a way. I find as well because I mean you're making money, right? And then for this, I'm not making a single cent. So
in terms of your personal Instagram, what do you mean?
Oh, so just this, the Infra-Red
Oh,
network.
in terms of Infra-Red. Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
so out of like the podcast, the little
Wait, is the
events-
goal to make money or is this a side hobby for you?
This is just meeting people and having fun and just learning and education.
It could lead to
Yeah, I'd like it to.
Financial
I would
gain,
love
you
it
don't
to.
know.
And I thought I was going to pick up a sponsor recently as well, but at the same time, it's a never-ending grind, right? Because like it's building an audience. I mean, I've got 721 followers, but on your Facebook, you had like 2,000 or something.
Couple
like that.
thousand.
Yeah.
Well, I think Facebook obviously used to be the go-to.
It was.
So
yeah.
as I said, the business has been around for 20 years now. So
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
But
that's
then
where those
when
came
you
from.
picked it up, like how long did it take for you to kind of feel like you would gel with it? Like you were like, like water in a way, like it just was smooth and it was easy to dive into the business and just like, what to do and to make it all work.
Oh, the first year was tough. I was like
Yeah.
waking up at 5 a.m., going to bed at 10 p.m. every day, like
Oh.
at my desk for like 14 hours a day. It was hard. There was a lot to learn. But at the same time, I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but I felt like I'd finally fallen into the right path for me.
That's
It's like
really
everything
cool
had
to
come
hear.
together and I was like, this made so much sense. All of the different things I've done in my life, all of the different experiences I've had in terms of jobs or even socially, it all just came together and I could utilize all of that
That's so
for this
cool
business.
Because so many people, and there's also like people that come on the podcast as well, but I've heard over the years that people just go get a job because it pays the bills. But it's like you get the job that pays the bills, but you don't enjoy the job.
I couldn't think of anything
No.
worse.
Yeah, that's it. The same
As
thing.
I said, that corporate 9 to 5 drained my soul.
Yeah.
I remember like calling my boyfriend at the time in the middle of the day and just like in tears because I was
Really?
like,
Just like, get me out
I
of
hate
here.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say? Just get out of it, or?
Yeah, he was
No, was he
supportive.
like, we need the money though?
No, he was all for it.
Yeah. That's so cool though.
Yeah.
With doing the business degree, did it really help with like learning and understanding and kind of just like diving straight into it?
To be honest, not really.
See, that's good to hear because I've heard very similar things.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to do an accounting degree to become an accountant, right? A lawyer's, you need to get past the bar.
Technical skills,
to
sure.
become a lawyer.
Like, I'm not saying it was a total waste of time because I
you
think
would've
what
learnt some
university
stuff.
did teach me was just sort of comprehension, reading, writing, communication skills.
Which is still
All of that
so
core stuff.
fundamental.
Like I
Yeah.
can write one hell of an email. Do you know what I mean?
That's cool.
Which I think without a degree, I don't know, I just wouldn't have had that extra,
Yeah.
grammar and all that
Well,
kind of
that's
stuff.
it.
But at the same time, I had to teach myself a lot.
Yeah.
Or well, Mel, the previous owner, taught me the core,
Yeah, so
and
she
then I just
guided you a
taught
little
myself
bit
a
as
lot from
well?
there. Yeah, we had like a handover.
Yep. Yeah, it's so important. I was about to say, like, what was the handover like? Because if you didn't get a handover, holy dooly.
Yeah, well, in like the business cost, we included like 6 weeks of training or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, honestly, it wasn't really enough. Like there was just so much to take in. Like,
And I can, because you've owned it for 6 years now then.
or 5, yeah,
years.
it'd be 5.
And I could still imagine you're still learning so much about it, right? Cause
Yeah,
it's
well, I
business.
think because every campaign is different, so it's never, like I was saying before, there's no 2 days are the same.
With the campaigns
Yeah.
though, then, like, how do you go about decorations or like what is the process of it? Someone approaches you, says, "Hey, we need staff for this event. We want it to be in these pastel colors or something."
A lot of it really depends. Like the bigger clients typically have run several brand activations in the past, and they kind of know exactly what they want to do.
Yep.
And we're just there to help deliver it on the day. And then vice versa, I have smaller, like local businesses that will come to me and they'll be like, we want to promote our business to corporate workers in the CBD. We're not really sure what to do. Like, would a simple flyer handout work? And we'll just like brainstorm and come up with a bit of an idea.
Yep.
In terms of their budget as well.
And is it just you running the show? Oh.
Yeah, well, obviously the team of staff that go out and work the events.
Yeah, they help out
But
and stuff.
admin-wise, it's pretty much just me.
Yeah. You're the brains behind the whole operation.
I mean,
So impressive though.
Aw,
It's so impressive.
thank you.
But then, yeah, that's incredible. So what have some of your fun ones been? Like, what have your most memorable events been? This is really cool.
That
I
was
like
fun. The City to Surf with Nova. Yeah, we did that. We've just booked that again for 2026. We'll be doing that this year
That's
again,
cool.
which is a lot of fun. Yeah, lots of like sporting events. We work with like Tab Touch doing like a lot of Dockers games.
Tab Touch, like the TAB.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they do a lot
cool.
of promo.
Working for the TAB. I'd rep that. That's
I
like
know. My
true
favorite
Aussie.
ones are like the beer brands. Love those.
This is cool. Yeah, the beer brands.
Oh, Space Bus. This was so fun.
Space Bus?
Yeah, so
What
this
is
was
Space
with Hawaiian's
Bus?
shopping centre, and they had this bus that they decked out. As you can see, it was like fully decked out like a spaceship, and kids could come inside
That's
and
cool.
have like a 20-minute experience where it's like a journey. They like were taken through the bus by our staff, and it was in support of Telethon, as you can see as well, which was always nice to support, a local charity.
Well, that's it. Yeah, and Telethon is pretty damn cool. Like, they do a lot, and they've always done a lot. And to be able to partner up with something like that's amazing.
Yeah, we worked with some really, really cool clients over the years.
And then
Really lucky.
how, like, because you schedule it all in, obviously, but then do you ever have, like, double ups where you might actually have, like, 2 events on the same day and then you have to try and, because, like, the staffing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a day, it's always every year Black Friday's our busiest.
Yeah,
We'll have
okay.
typically about 45 to 50 staff working on that day across maybe like 10, 11 different campaigns.
And so you'll, like, wake up in the morning and go to all these different places.
Luckily I don't physically have to be there.
Okay.
I'll just brief them all
Yeah,
ahead of time.
the kilometres you put on your car, like.
Yeah, I mean, this economy too and these prices.
That's it.
Yeah, it gets me good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of manage everything for her. The team's awesome though. Like, I've got a really good core team of staff who I can rely on, and I can send them a brief and they'll be like, yep, cool.
Yeah, they're straight onto it.
Like, events work, something will always go wrong, but like we plan as best we can and just.
Well, it's just like weddings.
go from
Like,
there.
I've done 15 weddings in the past, but every wedding doesn't go to plan. There's always a delay. Maybe you're too far ahead, or
Yeah.
like, maybe like one of the bridesmaids doing the speeches, though she's, I don't know, getting
Someone
changed or something,
yeah.
or falling over, or who knows. Like,
Yeah.
just weddings they're a mess, but they're a magical day though. So with the staffing then, like, when you first took it on, was there already staff in the system, or did you kind of just try and hire new people?
There were
and
a
stuff, or?
few. There were a few.
Yeah.
But as I said, we've sort of grown it in terms of size, so we naturally had to increase that
Yeah,
pool
yeah.
of staff. And
How do you go about do you just put it up in Seek, or?
we're actually really lucky. Like, I get a lot of people emailing every week just wanting to join the team because they just see what we're doing and they're like, I'm interested. How can I take part?
That's pretty cool right there.
Oh, cinnamon scrolls. Oh, that was a goodie.
Yeah,
That was a goodie.
I bet she took some home, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The
Any
benefits.
leftovers straight in my fridge.
That's
yeah.
so cool. But that's just amazing though, and like
Yeah.
just to fall into this, people, Mel just sold the business and just
Here we
ding
are.
ding ding and took it on.
Yeah.
What about some of the lows? Like, because everything, obviously with business you have highs and lows, but like, you own your own business. Have you ever found like a little bit difficult trying to figure out certain things within the business scape to try and get to keep making it profitable and make it work? That makes
I
sense.
think just because it is events based, there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's coming up next month.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a 9 to 5 where it's consistent the whole year. It's like every single month. I don't know what's like. We're so lucky that we've grown to a point now where I'm like, I don't worry about it, but you never know. Like, tomorrow we could just, all the clients could be like, we don't have any budget anymore. We're just not going to do anything for the next rest of the year, and that's me done. Like, I don't know what I would do, but you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about it. So I guess that's the biggest like mental challenge.
Have you ever had clients re-budget on like getting closer to the event at all?
In what sense?
Or like they've said, okay, this is our figure, this is how much our budget is for this event, and then 3 months prior they're like, wait a minute, no, we got to scrape money together, we're actually like a bit under budget, and then having to restructure. If that make, yeah.
No, I've never really had, like, we've got a cancellation policy,
Okay,
so
yep,
it's like
yep.
once you've made a call,
Yep.
the team's ready to go, I can't cancel their
Yep.
work,
That's
then
the way
it's
to go,
not fair
yeah.
on everyone.
Yeah.
But no, like, most of the clients are awesome that we work with, and they're pretty happy to push through and just...
Because being corporate clients as well, then it's like, when they go on, book like, you know, their Christmas parties, they're doing it so far in advance, and once it's done, it's booked. It's not changing. Like, makes total sense.
Yeah.
But then,
If anything, it's people coming to us last minute and being like, oh, we actually need 10 staff instead of 8 or whatever the case. And it's normally the case of like needing us more
yeah,
than less.
scrambling to find more. Yeah.
Yeah, they need more help than less. Absolutely.
Then, because you also said that you're booked next year for that. Well, which one was it?
The Nova City to Surf.
Nova City.
So that's
to
in
Surf.
August. It's not too far away.
But then, like, do you have any bookings for like years ahead or
No.
anything? No. So what's usually your time frame? Do you just try and do like 6 months or?
Literally, people are like, "Can we do this in 2 weeks?" And we're like, "Yep." No, seriously.
How do you?
How do I sleep at night?
Yeah. How do you
I don't.
keep saying? You're like, uh-oh, an email came in at 3 a.m. I gotta get up and sort this.
Yeah.
Do
I'm just so used to it now.
you make heaps of phone calls? And you said you had like a few Zoom calls before you arrived today.
I had a
as well?
couple today. Yeah.
So like every day, is there meetings and stuff or?
Yeah, my schedule's always different.
Yeah.
But like with any business owner, I'm like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Because
That's it, it just
the
doesn't
weekends
stop.
are when the events are for the most part. So
Yeah. But I
It's
can
what it
imagine
is.
the flexibility though as well,
yeah.
because it's like you're running your own business, so
Oh, yeah.
you can choose when you want to work technically, but you should be working 24/7 technically
Yeah.
as
Well,
well.
I couldn't have tomorrow off, but like Wednesday I'll be behind.
Exactly.
So like,
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
it. Yeah, you got to weigh it up then.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's actually just really, really cool. Well, you've even done Barbagallo as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we love working with them.
So, what are some of your favorite clients? Like, did you do the website as well? Or?
I've changed bits and pieces, but it was much like that 5 years ago, to be honest.
Did you
I like to keep it simple. I don't
Yeah.
really need
Well,
to
it's a
overcomplicate that.
beautiful website. It's very straightforward, and you can actually it just captures your eye because like that, the logo's epic. You just scroll down, and you get all the info.
Yeah.
Nothing sucks more when you're like on a website. You're like, do I click on this link or where do I go?
Totally.
How do I, you know, make
Totally.
your way through it?
Yeah.
It's incredible. But then the social media side of it though, because it's a full-time job, publishing, posting, getting the content. Do you have people, because like you've got all these photos as well, but do you hire photographers for these events or? do they-
No, the team know that that's part of their job description.
Okay.
When they're working a gig, they have to take X
Yeah.
amount of photos
Okay.
for me
Yep.
to then feed back to the client as well. Because obviously the client is not there on site
Yeah.
to see what's going on. So the photos are like crucial.
That's actually really good.
Yeah,
That
these
makes
are our
sense.
human billboards.
Human billboard.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Or walking billboards, some people call them.
So it's just on their back then. 'Cause they're
Yeah,
front-facing.
yep.
Yeah.
It's like a backpack they wear and walk around, and you can't see it there, but it also has like writing at the top that
Oh,
like is
okay.
neon and like changes, kind of like a screen.
Oh, really? So it's like an LED. It's like a TV almost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So it might scroll up at the top, being like 561 Beaufort Street or whatever message you want to tell
Yeah.
people.
Or FOMO.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And then how many events do you reckon you do a year? 500? 1,000?
Probably more like campaigns, because obviously one campaign might go for 2 weeks where every day we're on site, whereas another event might be like just a one-off.
I didn't even think about it like that. Because instead of just doing like, is it a pop-up one-day event,
No, it's like a lot of the time it's
proper...
8 days or...
Do you ever do any of like the car things where they have like the billboards on the cars in the back? Have you ever seen those?
No, but we have a partner that we are like quite close with, and they do a lot of that stuff. So yeah, they've kind of tried to speak with me in the past about kind of joining their team, joining forces a bit more. But to be honest, we're just so busy what we're doing now. I'm not really ready to
See, that's
move
the
into
other-
any other space.
That's the other bit about it as well, where it's like, as a business owner, it's like you want to expand. You want to, reach for the stars with your business, but then at the same time, being able to like get through it all.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
I'm already doing 12-hour days. I can't even
Exactly.
think about like 2027 yet.
There's not enough hours in the day, basically, right?
Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
So you do all the social media yourself, plus the meetings, plus accounts as well, the finance side of it. Oh, tax, all of it.
Tax, payroll, super.
everything. It's so impressive.
Oh, thank you.
No, like, it's just...
You're going to make me blush soon. All you've done is, like, compliment me
Well,
for the past 20 minutes.
But look, this is why when, like, I talked to you at the Brisbane hotel, because that's, you know, that's where I met you. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, dove a little bit deeper. Whoa, this is a promotions company. Whoa, this is a big promotions company. Wow. It's incredible. But...
There's way too many selfies of me on that page. I'm just now noticing.
Yeah, come on, you're the boss. But even all the stories, holy dooly. Like, it just keeps going. Optus. What's this one? So, with a campaign, what's the longest campaign you've ever done? And the
Probably
shortest?
like 3 weeks or so.
Okay. And that's every day, 3 weeks?
Every day for 3 weeks, yeah.
Wow. And the staff obviously are getting paid like every day and like...
Oh, for sure, yeah. No different to any other casual job.
Are they usually like university students or something? Or
I'm embarrassed now. It's doing too many.
That was 203 weeks ago.
Alright, we'll allow it.
Eaton foreshort though.
Yeah, some of them are uni students. Honestly, some of them are like corporate workers and they just work with us on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all different, really. Like I said, I really just look for people with personality. I don't really mind what their background is or what they do or where they come from.
That's
so long as they have that vibrant, bubbly, confident persona, then come join us, essentially. Yeah.
Now, that's so cool, though. And that's the right attitude to have as well.
Click on the KFC one on the right, left. That was a goodie. If you scroll, we did some letters at the roundabout.
Letters?
Yeah, like we were dressed up as letters. We do a lot of mascot work. Yeah, there we go.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Wait, you have to guess which one's me, which legs are mine.
The left?
No, I'm in the middle. I'm the F.
Oh, you're in the middle.
So yes, I do actually work the gigs as well. By the way, not just in the office.
As a business owner, that's what you got to do though as well, right? Sometimes you got to be on the floor. And
definitely.
Helping out and doing whatever.
Yeah.
But that's so cool that you partnered with KFC to do this. Like and they just hit you up and then it's like, hey, by the way, we're doing this. Can you stand on what street was that?
That was when they launched the Ellenbrook store, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
It just opened a new location, yeah.
And what, they were doing free KFC for a day or something?
No, honestly, there was no freebie on that one.
Really?
Freebies always do work well. A lot of our clients do a giveaway of some description, but that was just a honk if you want KFC kind of situation.
That's epic. Let me guess, everyone honked?
Oh, so many.
Oh, yeah, dirty bird.
So many. Yeah, it was a laugh.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was good.
Camel milk as well? So it's just...
Oh, I had COVID in that photo. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. So then how was it buying...
There we are. We all had to wear masks. That's exactly what's about to answer your question, probably.
Did it affect you guys much, though?
Less than you would think.
Okay.
Less than you would think. I think if anything, it actually... I mean, obviously we had a bit cancelled, as did everybody, but... As soon as you would know, like as soon as doors started opening, people just craved human interaction again. And that's the exact, like, that's what we do. That's the core of our business is like face to face.
So they were like going to Coles and be like, oh my God, like, I can get free like cheese dip. Like, it's like, hey, how's your day going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people love a freebie, I'm telling ya.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it. Everyone loves a freebie.
Yeah.
And like you said with the Liquorland thing, you just spin the wheel and see what you get.
Yeah.
You get that esky.
Yeah. And those were high value prizes, but even like small things that are like, you know.
Yeah, just like little toys or something like that.
Yeah,
or
like it doesn't even matter the value. I can give you a pen and people get excited.
Oh my God, who's this guy?
Oh, it's Mr. My Fruity Box the carrot.
My Foodie Box the carrot. Oh,
yeah, he's their mascot.
It's just, yeah. It's amazing.
Like, I'm still just as amused. Like, every day I wake up and I'm like, how do I do this for a job? What do you mean? Like,
well, some people would say this is like a dream job. They would say literally that this is a dream job, even though there's like it's stress and, you know, it's making sure the cogs work and everything, the engine's just working and it just keeps spitting out beautiful content like this. But it's like people would die for not die for this, but they'd love it. They'd just sit there and be like, I wish, you know.
Yeah, I do love it. I really do.
They didn't. You know,
And I also am like genuinely passionate about what we're doing. Like I know I'm just laughing now and saying, oh, it's all fun, haha. But like, we really do get results with this kind of stuff. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't believe a campaign would work.
How do the results work then? It's like you'll go and do a campaign so like this, and you'll have someone dance around the carrot outfit. But then would they look at how much like increase in profit over a certain amount of time after?
Well, obviously with marketing, businesses will never just do this. They'll be doing multiple other promotions or using the other channels at the same time. So in all honesty, it's not always easy to measure. A lot of what we do is just brand awareness, and that may or may not lead to sales in the long run, but having just awareness is kind of the key goal. But of course there are ways to kind of try and track and measure campaigns. So a lot of these flyers, for example, that we'll hand out, they'll maybe have a QR code on them, which will lead the customer to the deal, the discount, whatever the end result is. And obviously on the back end, the client can look in the system and see how many scans of that QR code they were. So there are like things like that we can definitely implement. It depends what the client wants out of it as well. So
because that's the problem I had with this. Because like I applied, like DJ City approached me and Pioneer kind of approached me as well. But then it was like, you know, I can do a sponsor at the beginning of the episode. I wrote up a full document about it. It was like sponsor at the beginning, sponsor at the end. In the middle of the podcast as well, like I would only pull up things from the website that was in regard, like if it was through Pioneer, I'd only be looking things up on the Pioneer website. DJ City, only things through the DJ City website, not through competitors or anything like that. And also like my stats, and like last year, apparently I had something, I think it was like 71,000 people watched the podcast.
That's awesome.
It was just incredible.
Wow.
Like I was like, I didn't even know I could look that statistic up.
Yeah,
I had no idea. I pointed that out. I'm like, okay, all right, that's a lot of people. Even if it might be up to 10 seconds or maybe a little bit over 10 seconds, whatever it is, it's still like I gave them all of that detail, wrote up that document, and kind of was just sitting there crossing my fingers like, please let me get sponsored. They didn't get back to me, but at the same time, how do they know from me promoting it? You know, are they going to make sales unless it's the keyword or QR code or some sort of like trail, I guess you could say, back to the store. That's where marketing is just so complicated.
It can be.
It can be so complicated.
It definitely can be, and it's a lot of trial and error. I think, like, you're not going to know what's going to work until you give it a go.
How have you found Facebook ads and stuff? Do you do any?
I actually don't need to do them. We've just completely run off word of mouth ever since I started.
That's so epic.
Yeah, oh, and obviously like the organic socials, which I'm pretty active on there.
I can imagine as well. Like, do you have something where it's like, say, your staff that they would share it on their profiles and everything?
Occasionally they do, and I'm more than happy for them to. Absolutely.
Because if it's fun. You know, they get to dress up as a carrot. Why wouldn't you put that on your Instagram
Yeah, like
story?
we've got occasional campaigns that are like government bodies or whatever, and we're not allowed to share it, but most of the time, we can.
Do you ever have to sign like the clauses or anything like that, where it's like
confidentiality kind of stuff?
stuff? Did you do one for Peach Pit?
Yeah, that was another spin to win.
When did you do it?
What year was that?
I actually think I remember this. Because I was at the Peach Pit 204 weeks ago. I've been DJing there since 2017.
I love that place.
Yeah.
Their fried chicken is so good. And their cocktails.
Yeah, the cocktails are good. The burgers are nice. They're a bit greasy, but they're good.
No, trust me. You get the chicken with the blue cheese dip.
Okay.
Thank me later.
All right, I'll get that next time. Definitely give that a go. Peach Pit's a beautiful place, though. Like
it is. I'm such a Scarborough girl.
It used to be such a party. I played there last night. Yeah, literally was DJing. I was there yesterday.
There you go. Oh.
But in DJing there, it's just, from my honest perspective, since I've been DJing in Scarborough since 2017, it's changed so much.
Oh, the whole strip in general?
The whole strip.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen, right, was that I might as well just say, because I've only mentioned it maybe once on camera, but I was DJing at Scarborough Beach Bar upstairs, and basically some girls were sitting to the left of me, and they were just by themselves doing their own thing. And some guys rocked up, 3 dudes. The dudes walked past the girls, and one guy full on turns around and checks out one of the girls. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, all right, here we go. So they kind of go and sit outside, right? They go and get their drinks, do whatever. That guy that full on checked out that girl decided to go up to the table where the girls were sitting. The girls are like, nah, sorry, not interested. So he walks back. Literally like a song later, because he has to walk past me, so I'm seeing all of this happen right in front of me. A song later, he goes and gets one of his mates.
To approach them.
To go, no, him and his mate. To go and try and sit with the girls.
Oh, I see.
And the girls are like, buddy, no.
We've said no.
Yeah, we've
no
said
means
no.
no.
So then I kind of was just like, oi, security, just like, you know, he walked past me, didn't see me do it. I was like, this guy, keep a look on this guy. And then 5 minutes later, whatever, he got his whole table to go and sit with the girls. And the girls just sculled their drinks, were like, nah, we're done with this, and just left.
That's so sad.
One of the dudes was looking at the ground, being like, why do I hang out with these guys? He had the look of defeat on his face.
The
like,
only one
what
with
am I doing?
sense.
Like, and what I couldn't believe, right, is that after I had finished at the Scarborough Beach Bar, I walked down to the Peach Pit, met up with my mate, Andre, right, and we rolled up a cigarette each. We walked down the strip, and then you know the corner where Oceans is and the hill with the traffic lights?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys grabbed someone and threw him against the curb, so his back hit the curb like that. The guy was screaming out in agony. I'm just standing there in disbelief with my mate, like, what do we do? And they running up and kicking him in the ribs whilst he's on the ground. And people up in the hotel, like the apartments, were screaming out like, we're calling the police, we get away from him, what the hell are you doing? All that sort of shit. I just looked at my mate and like, yeah, we gotta go, I'm going. Yeah, I'll give him a hug and just left.
Jeez.
And ever since I saw that, I've just never had the same opinion on Scarborough.
Yeah.
And that was 2021.
It's definitely gone a little bit
I
rough.
also remember overhearing at the Peach Pit some girls saying it's like the food here is good, but I don't like the strip anymore. The guys just keep hitting on us and it's creepy and
Interesting.
people just don't get the message.
Interesting.
I blame the lookout. But that's not competition, you know, that's not me because I DJ at Peach Pit or Scarborough Beach Bar. But Scarborough has changed. And it's changed to the point where people don't like going out there anymore. They'll go there for the food, and it'll become like a more of a restaurant vibe. And they'll still go to the lookout and go party and stuff. But I just find that Sundays don't exist anymore.
Sunday sesh doesn't exist.
Yeah,
anymore.
the Sunday sesh like once upon a time that was, where it was busy all the time. Just doesn't happen anymore. And then the bloody Saturdays, it's hit and miss. It's just very hit and miss. No one goes there in winter.
It's such a weird little pocket of Perth because obviously there's no train line there.
Yeah.
It's just kind of out of the way.
Yeah. And it's just, I always reckon it's just like the Joondalup up rats all come down.
So yeah, I kind of wonder who it's pulling in.
Yeah.
That's my question.
And it's just, it's the city.
Yeah.
And like, because I mean, you're on the side of promotions and stuff, but do you like, I mean, have you seen over the last couple of years how things just seem to be changing a bit? I mean, we're talking about
like trends come and go, venues come and go in popularity, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that's it. Like Lil's opens and everyone's going to Lil's, and then you know, like
and
another
something
venue
else will
open.
get hype and yeah.
Just like the Claremont Hotel. Oh, that was a disaster. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, I think I'm not familiar with it too much. Is
Yeah.
it?
It's nothing bad. It was just
I know they did the big renovation.
Big
It was
renovation,
millions of dollars.
and then incorrect venue managers not knowing that it's WA, it's Perth, and people don't want to listen to Latin music on Saturday nights.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's just hospitality is a really interesting.
Such a
thing.
beautiful venue, though.
Yeah, it's
like
incredible.
for a dinner and a few drinks. But if they were trying to make it a party place, I don't know. Is that what you're saying? It was
Yeah,
initially supposed to be somewhere to.
It was going to be a party place originally. Everything was set in stone. That was going to be a party place. Upstairs, inside, was going to be the party
Gotcha.
dance floor area. We did silent discos in there. We had speakers in there, all sorts of stuff. We had everything lined up to get some big.
It would
nice
be great
speakers.
if it pans out because it's There's nothing else really around
that
there.
area.
Totally.
Yeah, that's it. And what ended up happening was we wanted the party inside because of the noise regulations. They wanted the party outside on the balcony area. And sure, it's all great until you have the guy living directly above you who has a grand piano in his top floor apartment, right, complaining to the council, being like, it's too loud, I can't sleep.
Right.
Dude, you live right next to the Claremont Hotel.
Pub,
That's
yeah.
been there since the 70s,
Yeah,
60s,
yeah. It's an
70s. Sure, they got a
institution.
$12.5 million renovation. You
Mm.
can't whinge now. Like, the funniest one I heard at the Claremont Hotel was that we had problems with the kids always going there. And the 18-year-old kids always hanging out there. They would go and vape on the balcony. They do this, they do that, cause issues. But they decided to twist the taps off in the male bathroom, then kick the pipes. And when they kicked the pipes, the whole upstairs bathroom flooded and the water was pissing out down the stairs. So they had to close off the whole top story bit of the Claremont Hotel.
Oh my god.
Because the kids got bored and kicked the water pipes. Yeah. And the other one, before we get back to stuff, the other one that I found quite funny is that we had a situation where a lovely young man decided to come in and cause problems and smoke weed in the bathroom and all sorts of stuff. And he got kicked out and banned from the venue. He went home, told his parents, Nedlands, Claremont, wherever they are, you know, Golden Triangle kids, right? My son would never smoke weed in the bathroom. What are you talking about? Started sending emails and Facebook messages. And as a venue manager, the customer's always right. Kind of right. So what ended up happening was that this kid got out of his ban because his mum got up the arse of the venue manager, and then actually managed to get a gift voucher from the Claremont Hotel. So he brought his mates back in the week after his ban got lifted with like the $200 gift voucher, whatever it was, and just pissed it up.
You're kidding.
I'm not even kidding, yeah.
So you got rewarded.
Yeah, he got rewarded for being a bad boy. Because he's a
Wow.
Claremont Nedlands kid.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Claremont Hotel for you. That place is
Interesting.
riddled with problems.
You have stories about every venue in Perth, by the sounds of it.
I added it up the other day, and I've actually played it over 55 different venues over the last
Didn't realise
12
Perth
years.
had that
but-
many.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Small country town.
So you do bits and pieces for hospitality venues? Because we
do
you know,
occasionally. Yeah.
because I met you through the Brisbane
Brisbane Hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
And then,
them.
so then you get, are they called diplomats? What's, not diplomats, what's?
Brand ambassadors.
Brand ambassadors. Yeah.
Diplomats is hilarious.
Yeah.
Should we rebrand?
That's a cool name. It's like, I'm a diplomat. But with brand ambassadors, so then how does it work for a hospitality venue? They come in, they get food, they get photos, and
That was more of like an influencer PR campaign.
okay. Yeah.
So that was quite different to our usual bookings, to be honest with you.
So it's just kind of like a once-off. You don't.
We
do
did
other
it every
venues?
Saturday night, so they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
promoting their Love Saturdays event.
Yeah, that
Um,
was a good event. That was fun.
Yeah, so essentially they just wanted some girls in to post on their own socials and come in and have a good time, maybe get the dance floor started.
Yeah.
So we did that for a big chunk, about probably 8 to 9 months of 2025. We were there every Saturday.
There was a guy that was working for you. He was doing all the social media stuff. I think his name was Prajid, I think. Prayuj. So he's actually coming to the house party. I invited him.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, he's a
an
really
angel.
cool guy.
Yeah.
Because he was so quiet and came up and hung out with me, and I was just chatting to him the whole
bless
lot.
him.
But he came up
Oh my god, I'm
once.
excited that he's coming.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay,
Well,
cool.
that's it, yeah, because he added me on Instagram, and I was like, yeah, you seem
Yeah,
right. You seem
cool.
like a cool dude.
He doesn't do a lot with us, sadly, anymore because he's on like a student visa or something. So he can only
Ah.
do like a couple hours a week.
Certain amount,
So I
yeah.
haven't really seen him in a little while, but whenever he wants to come back, he is.
It was really funny though, because he
Oh,
came up to me and he was
welcome.
like, "Oh, I got to get a video of like the ambassadors dancing and having fun and stuff." And I was
Sure.
like, "Okay, give me 1 second." And then he like kind of walked off, went up to the girls, and I put on "Gimme a Man After Midnight," and he turned around, he was like, "Yeah, that's the one. Like, girls, come on, go."
Oh!
like, God, you're in front of me.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was so funny.
Oh,
Like
it's
watching
funny.
him kind of like, come on, the song's on. Come on, we got to do it.
He was
like,
really taking charge, huh?
Yeah.
Normally when I'm working that one myself, I'll just capture like natural moments.
Yeah.
But if he wants to get the dance floor
Yeah.
started, like...
Yeah, no, the way he did it was just so funny. It was just like
Oh.
straight up, come on, the song's on.
The
let's
time
do
is
it."
now.
The
Time's a
time to
ticking.
do it, yeah. So what other type of campaigns do you do then? So there's influencer like PR.
That's a very small portion. For the most
Yeah.
part, it's the classic brand ambassador work. So
Yeah.
this kind of stuff on the screen, lots of like giveaways, spin the wheels, lots of like merch handouts, lots of like food and beverage sampling. Like if you go to the bottle shop, like, do you want to try this beer, X, Y, that kind of stuff.
Do you get many like take homes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we end up selling a fair bit. Is that what you mean by take homes?
Oh, I just mean like if you're doing it for like say alcohol. And it's
Oh,
like,
as in
bro-
like for me to take home
yeah, they're like, "Oh,
leftovers.
have a 6-pack, not a carton. Just
Yeah,
for
one of my
try."
favorites was a brand called Cactus Jack,
Cactus Jack.
which is a tequila, which is actually massive in South Africa. And a South African guy and his son decided to bring it over to Perth. If you type in Cactus Jack, it's also the name of like Travis Scott's clothing brand. So it's also not that. You'll have to type in Cactus Jack tequila specifically.
Okay.
So we
That's
did a
cool.
number of tastings with them. We did like a pop-up at Metro City when they had like an event on. We were like positioned in the sort of walkway when people were walking in and they got to taste it. And then we also like sold a slushie made of that tequila and it sold out within
Yeah,
like an hour of us being there.
Yeah, there's something about
So this
it.
is one of my favorite alcohol brands because I mean, I'm really lucky that like a lot of the time I actually really like the product. You know what I mean? Like it's really hard to sell something if you don't actually
Yeah, you don't
enjoy
like-
it or you're not a fan yourself. But this stuff is so good. The honey flavor.
I can just imagine you like wake up in the morning, you get a coffee, you go and sit down and like probably be a super nice area, whatever. You open the laptop, read through your emails. Oh yeah, that sounds epic. Let's do
Tequila,
that.
ding ding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do tequila.
I'm like, you chose the right girl for the job on this one.
Are there many other businesses doing something similar to you at all?
On the East Coast, there's a couple.
Okay.
In Perth, I think there are, but I just don't think they're slightly different. So, like for example, there's one that they'll do like site builds, so they'll actually go and like design and build
Like decorations.
all that, and then the brand ambassadors that they supply are kind of like an addition and like a nice to have,
Yeah.
and it's not the core of their business.
Okay.
Whereas with me, staffing is like that's the core service of what we're offering. So naturally, that's why I guess we are so big because it's our bread and butter. Like it's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's epic though.
Yeah.
It's just such a big business though. Like working every day and there'll just never be enough. Like even with Kieran, you got to do the beer. Like are these lemon sours? Are these lemon sours?
Yeah, the Haiketsu.
Like where do you want to go with all of this? I mean, you're 5 years in now and you're just trotting along, but what would your dream be for this business?
It would be nice to expand eastern states.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely opportunity.
Would it be quite difficult to expand east?
Yes,
'Cause
we
you'd have
we
to-
have a couple of clients that operate on the East Coast, and like it's going well, but it's certainly harder for me to manage from here.
What's this? Is it sparkling wine?
Yeah, that was at Dinner on Blanc. You know the event they do once a year?
No, I've never heard of it. That sounds cool as all hell, though.
You
So
haven't
it's
heard of Dinner on Blanc?
No, dinner and
It's a
Blanc?
massive thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's once a year and it's in a different location every year.
They have a website and stuff?
And it's basically like the location of it is a secret for anyone that's bought a ticket. So you only get told, I think, like an hour beforehand of where you're actually supposed to be.
This is a thing.
And
in Perth.
everyone dresses in white. Yeah, they sell out every year, I'm pretty sure.
I remember seeing something like this at Optus, I think it was.
I think last year's was at Elizabeth Quay,
Okay.
most recently in like
yeah, no,
November.
I remember seeing something about this because Endorse played it, I'm pretty sure. It was,
Yeah, it's a big deal. I think it may be like a worldwide thing, and
it
Perth
kind
is
of
just
looks
one of the
French,
cities that they
almost.
do.
This is really cool, though.
Yeah.
And so this just happens once a year and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Damn. And so, what was it like for that staffing that event? Was
That was just one small pop up we did with that champagne cart. That wasn't a big booking.
And so that they obviously provide the champagne cart.
Yeah, and then we just got Jess there to head along and represent the brand on the night, essentially.
What about outfits? Because, like, with the staff, do you provide the outfits, or with the brief you kind of say, like, get creative as long as it's professional?
Yeah, again, it's always different. Like, some brands have, obviously, like, branded uniforms. This is for Bondi Sands. They had the uniforms they supplied to us, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Other times they'll say, oh, can you just, guys, wear your own all-black outfit, keep it simple. But I'll always recommend some sort of branded element of the outfit, even if it's just as simple as a hat, because obviously wearing that brand is going to make all of the difference. Not only does it identify you as part of the brand, it looks more professional, and just getting that brand visibility up even more. So like Cynthia there, she just wore
just
all
black and black.
Nice and professional and
But
neat.
it looks good though, yeah. It just looks like you're casual, but also at work.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then obviously the more fun ones, we do get to do a bit more costumey. Like we've got, oh God, I've got so many costumes at home. If you click off, like, what's an example? Like the sailor with the Mexican hats in the middle there.
Oh, wow.
Those are my outfits, like we have at home. So we bring those out once a year for this gig.
What's this gig then?
Mindara Marina Chili Fest. That's we're responsible basically for getting sign-ups for the chili eating competition. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
It's really fun.
So you just, like, the girls or the guys would just stand there and be like, hey, you know.
We'll wander around, we'll rove and tell people about it. We'll be like, do you want to sign up? This is the prizes. Just a bit of fun, bit of engagement. It's a chili fest, so it's basically like an expo with all different like stall holders selling chili-based items. And then we're just there to add a bit of fun to it, basically.
Funnily enough,
create a bit of memorability.
I actually got to DJ one of those, but it was down in not Mandurah, it was like down south somewhere. It was a long
Also
time
a chili one?
Yeah, it was a chili one.
Chili one, yeah. Was there a chili eating comp that day too?
Well, I was DJing up on this like weird gazebo thing, so I got to walk around a little bit.
Okay.
But I was doing like a 4-hour set, so I kind of just played my set, hacked up, went for a quick squizzy around, and then just bought some chili sauce and left.
Yeah.
I didn't get to really experience
Honestly,
it.
Perth has so many cool events that like people bag on Perth, but we actually have so much going on if you care to like look into it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's just like that dinner and Blunk thing. That looks really cool.
Yeah. See, you're in the events industry, and there was another event you didn't even know of. Like,
so the only thing I would say that would be similar that I would have known about would have been Suited.
Yes.
That's the only similar thing I would kind of...
Yeah.
But I've always treated Suited as kind of like, I don't own a Mercedes and I don't earn that much money. Yeah. So I don't know if I should
We
go.
worked with them a couple of times. They're really cool.
They're really good?
Yeah, Emma and Simon.
Well, what did you have to do
we used to do door girls for them.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like a massive event.
Tickets, or?
Yeah, so like just simple logistical stuff we do sometimes.
What did you do with the Generous Squire?
I think it was a St. Paddy's Day promotion, if I remember correctly.
And this was...
Yeah, a free pint of Guinness to claim on St. Patrick's Day.
That's cool.
You can't say no to that, can ya?
Well, that's it. No way. How could you not say no to that?
And you know what St. Patrick's Day is like? It's a pretty much a heavy drinking day. So once you get that customer through the door, they're going to be buying more.
Yeah.
So.
But that's marketing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched like Mad Men or anything like that at all?
I've heard so many good things,
Same
I
thing.
still haven't.
Yeah, I tried watching the first episode. It's not that I couldn't get into it. I was just too busy doing other things. But my roommate at the time was saying it is like... Excuse my French. It's like a wet dream, apparently.
Okay.
For marketing.
Please elaborate.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For marketing. He said, like, if you're looking into promotions and, like, trying to figure out the mentality to sell things to people and trying to understand, like, the consumer more, Mad Men's a really good way to kind of dive into more of a TV show based around it.
Sure.
Because I think it was based in the 60s when it first started popping off or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It would be interesting for sure, because obviously a lot of marketing is basically just psychology, consumer behavior, psychology. It's all connected.
What do you think? Like, what do you think about not so much the dark side of psychology, but like with marketing and psychology, they do go hand in hand. But you know, people shouldn't eat McDonald's, but there's so much McDonald's marketing, right? And they shouldn't eat Hungry Jacks or Mars bars or chocolate, and it's been proven sugar's so bad for you and all the other things and Coca-Cola, but there's so much brainwashing almost around it. But it's not brainwashing because people enjoy it and it's consumerism. But we don't have to buy Mercedes to be happy.
You don't have to.
No, but we see on social media and Instagram like, oh my god, he's got a Mercedes. I wish I had a car like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just like, I don't know, like being able to just see it for what it is, to kind of like see past the advert, see past the branding and the idea that it's like it is just trying to sell you something. Because being in this business, you're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it for the fun of it, for the love of it, to spread joy and awareness. Like, look how cool this photo is right here. You know, they're doing, what's this? They're getting a photo taken?
Yeah, it was like the Eagles game, I think.
But with marketing, it can just be such a can of worms. We're trying to...
I just think it's part of life, to be honest with you. I don't think it's the devil. It's just,
it's everywhere,
it's just part of life. Like, business is life. It's how it makes the world go around. You know, you can't blame marketing because you went and ate that cheeseburger. You wanted to eat that cheeseburger.
That's a perfect answer. But it's the truth, though, because it does come down to mentality.
Yeah, and there are ways to opt out of...
Yeah.
subscription emails and this and that. You can unsubscribe to marketing in certain ways, but at the end of the day, it's just part of life. Unless you want to go and live in the bush and not encounter anybody. Like,
yeah, I knew a guy that did that. He had a lot of money in crypto, and he moved up to Coral Bay. Yeah. So he showed me he had something like 350K in Bitcoin. And then he just said, no, I'm just selling everything and just go and live off the grid.
Live off the land.
But that was just after COVID. And I think, you know, a few marbles were a bit like rocking around.
Okay.
yeah. But it's incredible. And then, so like, you got provided this, for example. You didn't, like, do you have to do much graphic design work or anything like that for promotions? Or people just...
Yeah, for social media purposes.
Yeah.
I do a bit. I kind of like, probably like every business owner will ever tell you, you wear a million different hats.
Yeah.
I'm a graphic designer, I'm a copywriter, I'm a website designer, I'm an accountant, I'm a salesperson, I dabble in everything to the point where I feel like I'm, what's that saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. Somehow it's working so far, so here we are.
That is the best way to be. It is the best way. That's what I am as well.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It's just that having so many different skills and then being able to apply them to certain things, but you can use them in almost every day. Like, how was copywriting? Elaborate on that. So, what do you mean by that?
Like writing captions, for example.
Captions?
Yeah, captions for posts.
What do you mean? So, like, say for like with this, so...
Yeah, writing that. That's a form of copy. Or like we have like blog posts on the website, which we write, things like that.
No, technically, you are right. Because, it's a form of copyright because it's your business profile and then you're actually making it as a post and this is a marketing post. So then it's like copyrighted. Yeah, okay. Yep. But then with that, do you ever have to... I mean, you probably wouldn't try and fact check that you're not copying someone else's work or anything, right? Like, because it's all unique. It's your own thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you said copyright, I thought you meant like actually copywriting slogans in a way and like getting permission.
No, I don't mean in the sense of like trademark and like legality kind of stuff. I just mean like writing.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Like writing.
See, I thought you meant with trademark.
Creative writing probably is a better way
like
to say it.
Getting permission from McDonald's.
Oh, no. No, I'm talking about creative writing as like a skill set.
I was about to say, it's like that'd be a few emails backwards and forwards. Like,
yeah.
So, how many awards have you won? Let's pull up this one. So you're a young achiever from 7 years.
Yeah,
that's
a couple
incredible.
Years ago. I was a semi-finalist. I didn't get the main award in the category, but
to be semi-finalist is still something, though. Yeah, how many people do you know that was a semi-finalist in this? None, because it was you. But did you get invited to this as well? Or?
Yeah, I was a part of that award night for 3 years running. I think I was nominated that year. The next year I was on the judging panel, And then the year after that, I just went to present an award on stage. So
How was it being part of the judging panel?
interesting.
Yeah.
It's hard because it was like all the categories, like they're all deserving. So that's so cliche, you know, when they're like, you're just watching like the Oscars or something, and you're like, oh, everyone's so deserving. It's like true, like they'd all work so hard, but how do you
pick the winner?
It's like, yeah, apples and oranges, trying to compare them. It was really, really tough, actually.
Who ended up winning when you were on the judge?
Well, we had a full day of deliberation. It was like 8 hours in a room stuck together, where we just had to go through every category and like chat about the pros and cons of each one.
How many people got put into it? Like,
well, I think as part of that awards, there's like 8 categories, and then within each one, there's like 10 nominees or something. So
8 hours in that room.
8 hours in that room.
I like that one. No, I don't like
lunch was supplied, so that helps.
Yeah.
I'd just sign up for the free lunch.
That's cool though. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I loved being a part of that.
And then, so who ended up winning? Do you remember?
Oh god, it was 2022, I think. It was about 4 years ago. I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's fair. 4 years ago. A while ago.
Look how much else has gone through my brain since then. Ask me something more recent, I beg of you.
Oh, that's cool. You did this?
Masters, yeah, we love working with them.
Were you in the costume?
Not that day, no, but I have been in it once. Do you know what's funny, actually? One time I was in the Thirsty Camel suit. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
And I dressed up as him, and it was in the Scarborough car park, actually, where the Thirsty Camel Bottle is.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine that lives opposite came to do our spin to win with his girlfriend, and I was in the suit, but I couldn't be like, Tom, it's me. And I was just like standing there being it was so hard not to speak, because you obviously can't speak when you're in the suit because it ruins the like mystery behind it. That's like the number one rule of mascotting, is you can't.
I've got a video for this.
Speak.
We will literally.
Go on. What are you going to show me?
You'll laugh.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Okay, so I just came from DJ City, and I did this really cool little promotion video before. But my friend Adam actually sent me this promo video, which I found so funny. It's Minnie Mouse, right, at Disneyland, but Minnie Mouse is on a lunch break. And it's some Malaysian guy smoking a cigarette.
Oh no! Like the head comes off and that. Oh, shame.
And it's just so funny. Where's this video? He just sent it to me.
Don't ruin the mystery. There might be kids watching this someday.
That's what he was saying as well. Like, he was saying you should never, with Easter Bunny, never reveal their identity. Tinkerbell or the Tooth Fairy. Because all right, here's one for you. So instead, we'll have a laugh at this. I want you to rate my promotion skills. What's up, everyone? Guess what we're doing again? We're back at DJ City, like Infra-Red network. Easter Bunny thing. So we've got prizes. We've got giveaways. We've got specials. So by the way, it's all Jack. Actually, running the camera at the moment. We've got Adam and Mike. His name is Jake. Hi guys. Epic score, but once again, very special Easter party. We've got a whole bunch of giveaways. Gifts, so one of these sort of promos. So it's going to be a fun night. And I think we've got to get handle on it as well. Back right now.
Gosh. Oh my god, stop the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. And he couldn't see anything.
I've been there, trust me. Is he actually going to be there on Saturday?
Yeah.
Love. Maybe I'll have to stop in.
Yeah, it should be good.
That's hilarious.
So...
Get him to play some Bad Bunny.
Definitely. Oh, that bloody Spanish guy.
Don't you speak ill of Bad Bunny, I'll fight you. He's my number one.
Like every girl's number one.
Don't even get me started.
Did you go see him at all?
Almost did.
Almost.
It was this close to flying to Sydney. Didn't end up happening, but
Yeah, what do you think of that? was that above
impressed.
par promotion?
yeah,
It did-
it's creative. I'll give you that.
thank you. Yeah. One take as well. So didn't even just said to us like, here, hold my phone, let's do this. But
You're made for the job. You're made to be in front of the camera.
no, don't say that. I just started this because it was fun. So, you said that you wouldn't mind like trying to get the business over to the East Coast. Oh, is this here?
That's the camel.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's epic. So that's the camel suit. But like, have you ever done anything like south or up north, or like, is it just Perth based?
We've done a little bit in Broome.
Okay.
Done a little bit in Adelaide.
What do you do in Broome?
Tab Touch.
Oh,
They
the
had the
Tab
race
Touch.
day because they have the race
Oh.
course up there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Really? So you went up for the horse races and did,
Yeah, we just did one of our classic activations up there.
Yeah.
Speaking with people.
and it's
doing
just pretty
spin to win.
straightforward now. Like people just hit you up and go, yeah, we want to do this, and you're like, all right, yeah.
Well, they're one of our regular clients, so the regulars, yeah, absolutely, they know what they want and how they want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just the new ones that come to me and they're like, how does this work? Talk me through it from the start.
And then is that kind of like then you just have like a phone call and just like really
Yeah,
lay it
maybe
out
explore
and
some
just-
ideas, and or maybe I'll send them some examples of similar things we've done in their industry, and we go from there. Really?
No way, you did Newdigate Field Day.
Have you been?
I go there almost every year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that's what you like I was saying before. My parents' reversing camera company.
Yeah.
So we have a stall.
Sure, you would naturally. You would. Yeah. Of
So
course.
they've been going for the last 10 years, but I've probably gone about 5 or 6 of the years.
Yeah.
So you were doing.
We also did Darren. Did you
Oh,
do
yeah, we
Darren?
did Darren,
Yeah,
yep.
Darren Field Days.
Yep. We haven't done Darren in a while, just because the farmers haven't been going there as much.
Mm-hmm.
Newdigate's big, like normal, but it's like what we were talking about before, with like, you know, alcohol consumption being down and people not going out as much and doing things and the whole lot. All the farming communities, it's actually quite sad, but what's happening is the kids are getting phones in their hands and then being like, you know, 3rd generation farmer, 4th generation farmer or whatever, and they're going, well, no, I want a BMW, I'm going to go move to the city. And so all these farmers down in Newdigate and all these different country towns, they're finding that it's just like it's an aging population now.
Right.
So with the money getting turned over, the money coming in, people aren't going to these field days anymore because they don't have, they do and they don't have the money to spend, you know, droughts and all the different things that happen. But, you know, when I first started going to these things, it was a huge family fun day.
Yeah.
You go there and they have like, you know, little tractor and it's like little like the carts.
And
and
there's
the
like
kids and the-
bands on, and there's yeah.
Well, funnily enough, actually, the last Newdigate I DJ'd at.
Oh,
Yeah, I did a kids party, which was really cool. But I need to practice my country music, so I kind of just went out there and played like Alan Jackson on repeat.
oh my gosh.
But they liked it, you know.
What's your normal genre? Like,
I just like rock and roll.
okay.
Yeah, like I love my 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, but I love techno and I love house music and dubstep. But you know, I've got 38,000 songs on my laptop.
What's it going to be Saturday at the party? Is it going to be...
Let's pull it.
I
up.
know you've put the lineup out, but
So
did you tell them to stick to a genre, or...
Yeah, so the DJ City thing will be tech house, dubstep.
have almost the exact same birthday.
What?
that your actual birthday?
Yeah, December 8th.
I was born 2nd of December 92. We like literally almost
6
born the
days
exact same
apart.
day. That's
Well,
crazy.
there you go, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Wild.
I don't really look into star signs that much, but there you go, we're both Saggies.
There we go.
Yeah. We're the same
Saggy
age.
twins.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, the more you know. I didn't even. Yeah, okay. What was I saying before? Sorry, I lost track.
Oh, you were showing me the lineup for the party on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, yep. So it'll be Tech House, where is it? Tech House, dubstep, and techno, and I think a bit of Afro beats at DJ City.
Fun.
And then for the house party here. By the way, if anyone watching and you want to come to a really cool house party, it's going to be at my place. We're going to turn it into a zoo. So yeah, we got tech. So this is the beginning thing. It's going to be such a big day. For me, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Like, doing this.
You signed yourself up for this.
I know. I know.
Don't be blaming anybody else.
No. It's going to be a huge day. I need some Red Bull. So techno, EDM, D&B, dubstep, tech house, techno.
Yeah.
And then for the actual party, I don't know if I should pull it up because the address might be listed. But
yeah, I was gonna say, is this public
this
information that you want going out?
Yeah, we're doing this live. So, all right, you didn't see the address. No one saw the address. Look, there we go.
Project X.
There
next
we go.
minute.
So yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Not a Project X. Don't say that. I mean, like I said to Corey, because you told me that Corey told you or something. Send it guy or something.
He invited me, yeah.
Yeah. So then it's just like, I literally messaged that group chat being like, hey, so the social media girl at Brisbane Hotel knows about the party. Who else have you told? It was good. I don't mind.
You should have given him a cap.
A what?
A cap on numbers. Like, coincidentally, I obviously knew you already, and that's great.
Yeah.
But
The most amount of people I've had in this house, in a house party here, it was about like 80 to 100. And that was like the first initial party when it's like the moving in thing and like housewarming. Most parties are usually around between 40 and 60 people, but like consistent around 40. People just float in and everything like that. I have always wanted to try and keep it 60 to 80 people because it's just a good number. People are just everywhere and you can socialize, have fun, do whatever. So with this party, yes, I kind of was just like, hey everyone, bring a +1 if you want. As long as they're cool, they have to be cool. If they're not cool, don't bring them because I'll kick them out.
yeah, totally. That's
But then people have been like, can I bring 2? Can I bring 3? I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? But
there's no way to vet them until they're here.
Well, that's why I got a gate, right?
Yeah.
But the gate will be open. I'll be out the back drinking beer. So. But what was that last thing I was going to look up? So, I just had something on top of my head. I forgot. Yeah, just come dressed like this. You'd be cool. And I got a little bit AI. Don't be this guy or girl. Have you got a costume?
Yeah, it's gonna be Safari Explorer vibes.
Hell yes.
But a bit sluttier.
Epic. I got a bloody purple zebra suit that's kind of like a pimp suit. So I'm gonna wear a captain's hat as well. I don't know. Could be cool.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I just hope the weather's gonna be good. That's all. So, not to put a Debbie Downer on it, anyone watching, but
Yeah, it's like 19 on raining, hey?
look at Friday. Look at Friday. And look, it doesn't even start until, when does it start? Oh, this isn't, but Saturday is supposed to be a little bit. Apparently it's supposed to not rain around 9 p.m. and onwards or something. There'll be gazebos, there'll be fire pits, there'll be wood fire pizza as well, and then all sorts. I have a feeling I'm probably just going to buy Domino's pizza and then just warm it up in the wood fire pizza oven.
Well, you've given away your secret now. You didn't have to say that.
Yeah. Come on, come to my house, mate. It's going to be fun. We're all going to have a great time.
But it's capped at 60, so hurry up.
Yeah, that's it. So, even though 195 are invited. So, we'll wait and see. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
This has been good fun. This has
Thank
been
you
a
for
lot of good fun.
giving me so many compliments, never ending.
Oh, as I said, you do cool shit. It's
Big
the
head
truth.
now.
The whole purpose of this thing is to get all the weird, cool, funky, crazy, amazing, interesting, adventurous, spontaneous, enthusiastic people just come on and tell their stories.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I hope it was interesting because I'm definitely no DJ like everyone on the board behind me.
no, but like I've had. It's so funny. On the right hand side, there's like a mouse riding a bike, and this mouse riding a bike, the sticker, it's just next to green pools. That guy hit me up about 4 or 5 times. Can I come on your podcast? Can I come on your podcast? He was a delivery driver. He was trying to start his own business as a delivery driver.
Whip It Delivery.
Yeah.
Shout out you.
And so, yeah, that's don't worry about it. Like, you're in promotions, you're in marketing, you're in interesting, cool stuff. That guy literally just delivered medical equipment and came on here just to promote his business, so it worked out.
Hope it's working out for him.
Yeah, I hope the same as well.
All exposure is good exposure.
But, yeah, as I said, this has just been so good. This has been really, really cool.
It's been so fun.
And it's interesting.
And it's got me even more excited for the party. Now I've seen your crib.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Show me.
Don't hype it up too much, because the address was just publicised.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But, yeah, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for putting cool things on the map in Perth and WA.
Thank you.
Because it's what we need. We're so isolated from the entire world.
We are.
And we've got so many cool cats that live here that do cool things.
That means we can be as quirky as we want without judgment.
Basically, yeah. Basically, exactly.
Glass half full kind of outlook, I say.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
So, next week on the podcast, let's have a look. I have to get used to just saying alright, because it's just me now doing this thing. I have a guy called Andy Nugan coming on. Andy, I think he's in his 30s, but I think he's been a bartender since he was 18 in Perth. So I have a feeling that he's got a lot to talk about with just how the nightlife has been.
Very cool.
Yeah, and just...
Where's he currently bartending or working
I think Metro City.
Yeah.
I think.
Cool.
I think he bounces between Metro City and a few other places.
He's probably got some stories, more than you even.
Yeah, Metro City, like sticky floors and other stuff. I got some stories about that, I'll tell you after. But yeah, so he's coming in on Monday. So definitely tune in then for episode 282 of the Infra-Red podcast. And yeah, once again, Charlotte, thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
This has been incredible. So we'll see you then. Stay safe out there. And don't forget, if you want to invite to the house party, just hit me up. Or scroll through the episode and find out the address if you want.